Welcome back to match 1. This is Old Man Poole. We lost the die roll. What is this? Not allowed. Not allowed is what it is. Alright, this hand's pretty good though. We have a 2-drop, 3-drop, kind of expensive removal spell and kind of expensive card, but 3 lands. We're gonna go ahead and keep this. Opponent mulligan down to 6. Alright, Mountain, and we'll play the Fleet Firebrand next turn. Alright, opponent just starting off with a couple of planes. Possible that he's land screwed. He did put a bottom for his first hand. Scry did not go well. We've got the Fathom Fleet Firebrand here. Try saying that 3 times fast. FFF. Alright. Vampires, probably. At least that's what the color combination would suggest in this highly tribal format. Okay, the Rummaging Goblin I think is going to do some work just getting rid of the lands that we've drawn. So we've drawn straight lands, actually, since we started. Let's go ahead and crack in here with the Firebrand. I do think Pyromancer is probably going to be pretty good against vampires for the most part, so that's a good one. No play. Okay. One did consider tapping something last turn. Play a Rummaging Goblin. That's funny, I didn't realize this card was reprinted. The value. Okay, just vanquishing the weak. So opponent showing some restraint there, actually, and not just killing the Fathom Fleet right when it first gets in. And I think killing off the Rummaging Goblin is better, but not an obvious play either. Okay, we'd love to find a 4-drop or something to do with these lands. But if worse comes to worse, I guess we'll just punch. Okay, that's not bad. So we'll swing, we have Threat of Activation here. If he wants to trade, I'm fine with that. The Hammer Skull is actually pretty good. I think he probably won't, but if he'd like to, I will allow it. It is a tempo hit for us. Okay. And let's play our Ravenous Daggertooth. Next turn we can play Stormfleet Pyromancer. With any luck he'll play something that can kill. It's not great against the Hammer Skull, obviously. He killed my Goblin? Oh, how dare my opponent make a good value play. Okay. We're just gonna always yield to this effect. I don't think we're ever gonna have an opportunity to really interact with it. Our opponent plays Glorifier of Dusk. That's a good one. Do we just want to unfriendly fire that? Certainly could. Yeah. Welcome, Beastly Kitty. Thanks for watching. Even if you are sassafras. We go ahead and swing with both. We could just trade with the Stormfleet Pyromancer, which is maybe a little bit better. We trade up a little bit, get a little bit of value. Yeah, I think I like that. Let's go ahead and swing with both, and just finish it off afterwards. Or we can keep up in friendly fire for my opponent's turn. Maybe he pays life or something to play around our potential 4/4. Or maybe we just play the Jade Guardian. Alright, we'll just play Jade Guardian, I guess. We'll have other opportunities to use the Pyromancer, I think. This is a little bit less mana effective, which is a little bit of a disadvantage, but I don't know. This card seems sort of passable to me. For encounters round is nice, but not absurd even. Ooh, the Adonto Vanguard. That's a good one. At the pre-release, I had someone put Mark of the Vampire on that against me, and it was just absurd, because I could not kill it and gained a bajillion life every time she swung. Right? Getting in with Vigilance. That's fine with me. Not gonna swing at the Hammer Skull. Interesting, interesting. So, Pyromancer's still gonna do some work, I think. So if we play Pyromancer, so if we swing, we offer to trade in 2 locations. But either way, we're in a good spot. If we swing with this guy, though, Stormfleet doesn't actually get there. On the other hand, yeah, because we can't pay for the... So we could just swing with him. I think we'd rather swing at those guys and hope to play the Pyromancer. Alternatively, yeah, if we do that and he takes it, he's in a pretty bad spot, because then we've got a lot of burn in hand. If we get my opponent down to 4, he's close to dead. We can swing with that. Yeah, I think we're going to swing with both of those guys. And allow my opponent some sick blocks. We may trade down a little bit for like the Hammer Skull or something, but I don't think that's even that bad. Yeah, so he double locks there. Okay, yeah. That's fine. We'll trade for the Hammer Skull and kill off his Glorifier. And be left with a Fathom Fleet and a lot of burn in hand. Yep. We get a little bit of life out of the deal. And we'll play our Pyromancer. Shoot down the Glorifier of Dusk. I do have to remember that goes to players too. I'm sure there will be opportunities where that's worthwhile. But next turn we can swing. The Adanto Vanguard doesn't do a real good job of keeping him alive. Huh. Alright, sure. They have a raid card. That's the only reason I can think of that you would do that. No. Right. Well, let's go ahead and swing. If he wants to take it, we'll unfriendly fire and finish the job. Unless he's got life gain and instant speed. Alright, well, let's go for it. He's got something. It's a little bit good for him, but if not, we just get to end the game, and I like ending the game, so. Alright, GG. So the more I think about it, the more I maybe don't like Hijack. We have a lot of kind of late game burn between the Unfriendly Fire and the Stormfleet Pyromancer that can sneak a game too. I'm not sure that Hijack's actually going to be all that great a lot of the time. If they've got like a great bomb, maybe we'll bring it in, but on its own, I just don't know if that's it. I don't want to play Hijacking against Black-White. It's probably one of the decks that'll punish us the most for it, but I will bring in another Stormfleet. Okay, deck performed pretty well there. Let's try it again. Okay, pretty good hand. Opponent's playing first. We do need to find a couple of lands. Rummaging Goblin, if we get to 3, potentially can help us with that, and so can the Brazen Buccaneers. Let's go ahead and keep. Raging Swordtooth, as it stands, does kill off a Rummaging Goblin, but we will know what's coming too. We don't have to play it. Okay, the land there was great. We'll play our Firebrand turn 1. I think this is a pretty high quality 2-drop. It's a 2-drop on turn 2, which is when you want it, and then potentially trades up later on in the game. Just kind of solid all around. This next turn, we'll play the Rummaging Goblin. It's funny, we're going to have actually pretty much the same curve as we had last time. Emissary of Sunrise. Oh, that's a good one. Okay. It's to explore, and it does an excellent job of blocking. Opponent even gets to draw free planes. Look at the value. Okay, so we could play the Rummaging Goblin and just say we're going to start going towards a longer value game. I kind of want to just get up to 5 and play the Swordtooth, though, and kill off his Emissary that way. In which case we should just play the Shrooner, probably. It is a very good blocker. They'll stall. Alright. Yeah, let's pass here. What? Do they have a watermelon? I didn't even know they had a watermelon. Crazy. I'm not going to swing here. You just know just how to meme Beastly Kitty. And I actually don't know what Dark Hole is, unless it's Sinkhole. In which case, you're right, that card is absolutely OP. Ooh, another Emissary. Alright. Hopefully he gets another land? Oh, dang. Ooh. Territorial Hammer Skull. Alright, played his planes. Alright, so Rampaging Swordtooth will get him a little bit, but not quite as much as if he'd missed again. That'd been pretty sweet. Interesting. Sure, I'll play. You want to use like a trick or something? It's gonna get me at some point, right? Obviously this doesn't block that super well, so... He's got like a Slash of Talons or something. That's probably most likely. Yeah, okay. That's fine. We save a little bit of life. He trades up some, but not even dramatically. Alright, well these guys are pretty good. Pretty aggressive explorers. Let's play our Brazen Buccaneers. Not gonna be able to swing with them, unfortunately, but they do explore. Help us find one more land, which would be great. You want to play the Swordtooth next turn. Cool. And then I'll pick off one of my opponent's creatures. Both of our creatures will survive. Yeah, this card's legit, though. Do one first strike. I guess it's uncommon. That makes sense. Okay. It's fine with me. I'm not going to block because it's going to die next turn. I guess if he had like Skullduggery, kind of gets us because he could pump it and kill off one of our creatures. That's still not the worst, though. You could have it, though. Okay, Rampaging Philosodon's a good one. I think we're just gonna go for it, though. We'll still have a 5/5 in play if he does have Skullduggery. You gonna work? Cool. So, no random enrage triggers, but that's alright. Next turn we can play, like, Philanoli's Knight and use Fire Cannon Blast to kill off his Emissary, and then we start getting in. Ooh, okay. Pious Interdiction. Perfectly reasonable there. We still get a little bit of value, though, since we killed off his Emissary. I guess he gains a couple of life. Maybe it's tomato. Alright, coming in with both. Like you do. In which case we're probably going to play both of our creatures then. I think with a fairly aggressive cards in hand we can win a race, even though we're starting kind of far down. I don't think we have to use Fire Clan Blast immediately, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Do we want to keep that forest in hand? We do top out at 5, and use it with the Rummaging Goblin eventually. Is that going to be a thing? Or would we rather be able to play like Fire Cannon Blast and something else at the same time? It's probably the case if we are going to try for a more tempo-based play. Yeah, I think we are. I think that's okay. We can shoot one of these guys next turn. We're going to get in for 4 and add 2 more threats to the board. Neither of these block particularly well against his creatures either. Yeah, I don't know. I feel I'm worried initiating a race with this much of a life discrepancy, but I think it'll be okay. We take another 5 next turn, but if he swings with everything, then we hit with a lot. Oh yeah, that was a mistake. I forget I should play the Philosodon. Always is one of my last cards if I can. I took 1 free point of damage there. Hopefully that doesn't bite us too much. It's easy to read this card just a 3/3 with Menace, with no other text, but that's not completely true. I should be aware of that. My opponent gets us for Xaxes. I'll have no one but myself to blame. Alright, opponent is just going aggressive. Again, perfectly reasonable, I think. Yeah, I'm not going to chump block. Okay, so we go down to 7 here. And then on the crackback, we can hit for 11, I guess? And shoot something. He's probably got a play, though. Hopefully something... Oh, okay. Cool. Alright, so... That does trade for a couple of our cards fairly well. I think we swing with both of these, though. And he can't effectively block either, and then we can fire cannon and blast it. Yeah. We're gonna play one more creature so we can potentially double block the Hammer Skull. Means we'll take 3. One goes down to a nice solid 12 here. Use Fire Cannon Blast. Kill that guy off. And then play our Rummaging Goblin. And not gonna play our land on the off chance the Rummaging Goblin survives. I think it's very much an off chance, but you never know. Maybe take 1. And he swings next turn, probably removes the knight, or I guess actually probably removes him, since then he's already done this thing. Swing there, he has a choice on which one he wants to kill. He gets in for 3. But then we crack back for... Close to lethal? Is that lethal? With the Fathom Fleet? I guess that was a reason to play it. Yeah, actually I probably should have played the land, because you never know when I'll be able to pump this and play a creature. And I don't think it's likely we're going to get to rummage this game. Yeah, mistakes were made. We also maybe could have taken a more conservative line with our race. Glorifier of Dusk was a pretty good play, but you can't... Like, he's going to have some things he can put out. I can't expect him just to do nothing. Alright. Getting in for it. Alright. So now at this point we ask ourselves if we can afford to just take 5. And if he has a Comet Trick, we die. On the crackback, we have lethal almost certainly. I think we do want to block. We can also start chump blocking in a couple of turns too. We need to. I don't think it'll come to that, but never know. Okay. Pull off the knight. Maybe not playing the forest was correct then. So we're gonna get to rummage. Okay, we go to 3. Let's see what his follow-up is here. Hopefully nothing too absurd. Ooh, Aerosaur. Ooh, that's pretty good. Ah, darn. That kind of makes the chump blocking plan look worse, doesn't it? Okay, we're gonna get 2 draws. We have to find something. So we could swing for 3, yeah, 6, 8. Oh, yeah. Maybe just initiating the race was a bad idea. Let's draw. Daggertooth. There's no way we can make that work, right? Alright. Darn. Aerosaur is pretty good there. Alright, so 1-1. That was... I don't know, maybe we played that loosely. I was thinking with that many creatures just coming down on the board, we were going to be able to race. But we were significantly below on life when we started it, so... Alright. Don't think we're going to change anything at this point. Yeah, let's run back and see if we can't play this next one just a little bit better. Alright, would like to play first. Ooh, what a good hand. Let's go ahead and keep. Oh, he's so cute. Look at him. Look at him! We find a 3-drop in a land. We just gotta do the ultra curve out. 2, 3, 2 2s. One mulligans down to 6, but keeps. And yeah, we're off to the races. He just put a card on top, so we'll probably have a pretty close game here. So we can play the knight this turn and the hatchling next turn and make this a little bit bigger. But we might just want to be able to play that. On the other hand, we're not going to pump that probably in any case. So I guess let's play the knight on the off chance we do want to 3-3 swinging. Snapping Sailback I think is going to be great at some point too. That card just seems pretty great to me. 4/4 flash on its own I think is already playable. In fact, I played it in Modern Masters. Which is already a pretty high powered set. And this has a bonus on top of it. It's got an rage trigger. It's going to happen a lot. Alright, yeah, let's just play the Raptor actually. This gets in for one more point earlier. If we have 2 2-trues next turn, I guess then we could have had that and had 2 3-3s potentially swinging. Okay. Yeah, I probably should have played the Firebrand. Got that sweet trigger, but not to do with it. Let's see what my opponent's follow-up is. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, well, it's bad either way. Well, we're gonna get with the Sailback in a couple of turns, hopefully. We need to find a land on the way, but we did find one. Sailback against the Emissary is gonna be potentially pretty good. And we can chump with our Raptor Hatchling and not feel too bad about that too. Save us some life. So cute. Alright, Hammer Skull. Yeah, this Sailback's gonna be great, I think. Swing. Okay. Alright, and we'll just pass the turn here. And try and ride this to victory. Hopefully my opponent doesn't think about it. He probably swings with both, removes this blocker. It's like, ha, gotcha. And I'm like, huh, gotcha. Slash of Talons I think is actually the card that gets us the worst that I can think of. Going for it. Alright. Our Sailback. I think I will just trade and make a 3-3 here. I think that's okay. Nice. Oh, the value. It feels so good. It feels so good. Alright. So now we have a massively ahead board. This card's stupid. So good. Just 2 for 1 my opponent left us with a 5/5, all at instant speed. Oh. I can't. I can't. Alright. We're just gonna use Unfriendly Fire, gun that down, and swing for 10. I think that's gonna be one of his curve toppers, probably one of his better cards. Alright, and we will play our Forest. like to find a couple more mountains so we can really utilize the firebrand, but it is what it is. I'm playing the keeper next turn, but mostly we're just going to keep crashing in with this huge sailback. Alright, Pious Interdiction. Fair enough, fair enough. We got a pretty good deal out of that card, but game's not over. Our opponent does have Slash of Talons, or at least could. So I guess we'll play... I guess we'll just swing first. We'll pump the Firebrand, or Fathom Fleet Captain. My opponent gives us that option. Otherwise we'll just play both of our creatures. I wouldn't be surprised if he trades here. You have to worry about it at some point. Yeah. Firebrand doing a good job at doing what it does. I don't even know what I'm saying there. Alright, Jade Guardian. We'll have 2 3/3s in play. Once at 9, 2 cards in hand. Eventually, we can use Ixalan's Keeper too and really kind of get there. I wonder if we should have brought in our sideboard blow up enchantment card. It's also instant speed. He could have like ambushed 2 things in a game. All he's playing is a Schooner. Not super unhappy. Oh wow, yeah, that's it. Oh, we might just have lethal actually. See if it's not a creature or not a land. Yeah, okay, opponent just concedes. Man, sailback, too good. That whole game basically hinged on that sailback turn. All right, that was match 1. See you guys for match 2.